And we're back. I think Prui's track was just too hot. It doesn't go in a sleep mode. I don't have it in a sleep mode, or I took it off earlier. I don't know why. Something messes it up. Let's start that again. It is definitely kind of goes with the picture we have here of the nice palm tree and a sunset. What am I doing? All right. I think that's a very nice start for, what would I say? Swedish House Mafia and Avicii inspired something. It's a very I think this track is a nice foundation for a lead melody, be that a vocal or a big like synthy or something lead melody. So the pianos, whatever that is, piano EP something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think this is a little bit generic, but don't take that the wrong way. I'm pretty sure while you were making this, you were not thinking that you're reinventing the wheel, creating something that nobody ever has done before. I always say about music and production that, like, my example is that you can have if you've seen, or if you've lived in the 80s, but if you've seen 80s movies or lived that time, and you take 10 ballads that were big in movies and big on Billboard charts, for instance, they all had the same thing. They all had like a little low-key bass, then they had like this EP, or maybe some sort of organ sound, and then they had the chimes, and then they had a beautiful voiced female singer most of the time. what made it a hit record was not the chimes that every track had, not the EP sounds, because everybody used those. And you could call that it became a standard or they were generic sounds, but that's not the negative thing. It's just that the song itself and the singer's performance, of course, voice and performance, were crucial factors. How that translates to today is that, say, and this is just an example, and I'm pretty sure you know what I mean, but if you think of at one point there was very clear, if somebody said Anjuna beats trance or Anjuna beats sound, there still is, but they are a little more varied now, and that's not the same standard anymore. But like mid 2000s, you would have known what it is. It's this arpeggiator bassline driven, it's like very nice, energetic, cool trance, whatever it would be, 134 to 138 BPM. And everybody started doing that sound, not just them. And then all of a sudden it became so popular, and then it also becomes very easy to be lost in all of the same 138 sounding trance that was sort of derived from, say, Anjuna releases or Above and Beyond sound or whatnot. But then again, like you could today hear an amazing track that is made with those sounds, those production techniques, those arpeggiator patterns, when it just hits you, when the chord progression or the melody hits you, if the vocal hits you the right way. And you don't give a crap if it sounds old, if it sounds used, if it sounds generic, if the track works for you, if it's emotional somehow and the breakdown and build-up just takes you away. So that is like, that's my thing. It doesn't always have to be reinventing the wheel if the track just works. But so, if I was you, I would either sing myself if I knew how to sing. I don't. I would find a vocalist to write on top of this, actually, I would find a vocalist write on top of this, or you write and somebody else sings, or you sing if you know how to sing, and then I would. After the vocalist has done their thing, maybe, because there's already a good start here. After the vocalist did their thing, maybe try and find a counter melody part for the vocal hook, whatever the vocal hook is, and you've got a track. I think it's very summary, very palm tree and shoreline kind of thing. Good stuff. And like you guys saw, I boosted it up here like 15 or 11 dBs and whatnot, so you clearly didn't mix and limit master it, which is totally fine at this point. Just quickly putting it together and throwing it here. All right, guys, I am going to call it a day. Thanks for joining me, and Yilmaz, I'll look you up on Facebook. Good to see you here. Good to Vicious Code. By the way, tell him I'm pretty sure you were on the stream. I just played 80s 2 or 3 streams ago. And hey, so I am definitely willing to do these more if you guys have tracks that you want me to take a listen to and obviously play on the stream like this as well. This is kind of fun for me and forces me to think in a different way than making my own music. And obviously, like I said sort of many times, I'm not the best judge of other genres than what I make, trance and house and proggy stuff, but I do listen to some deep house stuff. I listen to some chill stuff and whatnot, so I'll be happy to take a listen to. And I mean, it obviously adds variety to the stream as well, so don't worry about the genre at all. Just hit me up. Also, if you are a subscriber or if you are thinking of whether you should be or not, there is a sub thing on Discord where I'm also sharing some exclusive stuff. Like last week I dropped in a link to Panda Limits, Darude remix that I did last year during the Eurovision Song Contest thingy, and there's an extended mix of that for the DJs out there. You can obviously listen to that radio edit on Spotify, but the extended mix is now there. And I've got some other stuff that I'm sort of gathering and deciding here and there to drop in. And then my holy purpose or intention at some point is to start creating some like systematically creating maybe a sample pack type of thing or whatnot. And I'm going to be doing some of that work online. And when I do that, I might drop a sample thing or instrument that I've created here and there on the Discord sub channel as well. So if you're into production, you might find some goodies there. Cool. All right. Oh, and I can't see. Big Juhiss, or Big Juhiss. I'll see you guys later. I will be back on Friday for sure. I might be streaming randomly something during this week as well. I'll be working on some of my own music stuff, but probably a couple of other things too, which I might be able to stream as well. So later. Thanks, guys. Yilmaz, Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave can do whatever he wants. Oh, wow. I tried to, hold on a sec, guys. I tried to do this. Anybody else we could raid? Suggestions? I don't have anything against indecent noise, but anybody else? Yeah, let's go there. You guys with me? I'm gonna hit enter. See you next time, guys. Cool. Let's go there. Thanks, guys. Next time.